Hi everyone, Mantic Mystic Messages here with a reading for Libra, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra Collective. Let's see, what do we have for you? We'll start out with some moon messages. We will get some animal cards, angel numbers, advice from spirit. This could pertain to any area of your life, love, career, finances, happiness, overall spiritual journey, etc. Only take what resonates and check out the disclaimer. Your commitment is being tested here, Libra. So what is going on? Let's keep going. More moon messages for us, please. What do we have? Oh, two came out. You have hold your vision and you're very close to achieving your goal. Well, these really go together, actually, don't they? So you're very close with something here. This is amazing. So, and yes, and this is the whole reading's about, clearly, because your commitment is being tested. So, that happens sometimes. We get tested because spirit wants to know, do you really mean it? Is this really what you want? How badly do you want it, right? So sometimes we do get those tests. I am using the Mystic Soul Tarot deck by Christina Mitchell of Moon and Cactus. Let's see what we get. All the decks I use are in the description box. Thank you for being here. What do we have for you? What do you have to look forward to? We'll look into what we need to surrender to, potential blessings, good things coming in, warnings, if any. Wow, you start out your reading, Libra, with the Star card. Incredible. Look at that. Amazing. Healing, hopes, promises, right? This is amazing because you have your commitments being tested, but at the same time, you have this energy of the Star card to work with. So do not be, thrown off what am I trying to say here? It sounds like I'm trying to bark. Arf. Do not be thrown off your path, right? There's a reason why you've wanted something for so long, or why you're attracted to a certain thing, or career change, or whatever. There's a reason for it. And yes, you are going to be tested. And for a lot of you, it's like something you may have thought was healed may feel as though it's not healed after all, but then you'll get back on track with it. Okay, that's what this feels like. It's like you might get almost like a false alarm that something's wrong, and then it turns out it wasn't anything to worry about after all. It was like just a false alarm is what I'm getting. So do not let whatever this false alarm might be for you in your potential life, in your situation, to get you completely off course. Okay. Tap into that fine intuition of yours, because you're going to need it for whatever this is, I think. And I'm not trying to, I don't like to alarm anybody, but I am going to tell you, if it's here, when we start off a reading with your commitments being tested, you're very close, hold your vision. There could, again, there's just something coming in that might not be, what I'm hearing is you may be biting off more than you can chew. Okay. So there's something here about like, you need to kind of prioritize things and be prepared for something maybe not to go exactly as planned. Okay. Have a backup plan. I'm even getting something about, like, if you thought you were going to have, this is a very practical example for only some of you here, but if you thought you had like a babysitter lined up, make sure you have somebody else as backup just in case, so you don't miss whatever event you're going to go to. Now, this could be now or something in the future, but that's how these readings work. This is a timeless reading, so you never know when it could be applying to your situation. You have the Queen of Wands, and as I always say, nothing stops a Queen of Wands. Now, if we have your commitment being tested, the two cards I want at the table to help us with that energy, the Star card and the Queen of Wands, and that is what you have. All right. This is about the hope, the promise of, the rebuilding, the healing, the clarity that you're getting. And the Queen of Wands, that fiery, passionate, action-oriented leader. This is someone who's confident. This is someone who's creative, who's determined, and who is self-reliant, and who does not let anything or anyone get in their way. Right? So hold your vision, be that Queen of Wands, and know that you are the star of the show. This is your life, right? You're the number one star, the main star, and you have the world. There it is. Absolutely incredible so far. I'm seeing all kinds of number synchronicities, angel numbers. I've seen 111, 333, and then I just saw 444 on the timer here as we're doing this reading. And now you have the world card. So I feel like things are lining up so that you can actually finally move forward with something. All right. This is an incredible way to start a reading. Okay. So the World's card, it's like all that you wanted, it's the harmony, it's the wholeness, it's the accomplishment, it's the travel, it's, fill in the blank for your situation. By the way, if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, that's probably why you're watching this, and you don't know me from Schoolhouse Intuitive, that's my main channel. That's Schoolhouse Intuitive, and that is a channel for Libras. So you could check me out there if you haven't, but a lot of you know me from over there. So thanks so much for following me over to here. All right, and you have the Lovers card, Gemini energy coming in. Is there a card? There's a card stuck. Whoa. All right, so you have the Lovers, and stuck behind it was the Nine of Cups. This is fulfillment. Something is in alignment here. When we see the Lovers card, yeah, sure, Gemini energy. Yeah, sure, it's about choice, or it could be about like love. But most of all, for me, the word that comes to mind with the Lovers is alignment. And when it's backed up, literally backed by the Nine of Cups, as it was here, stuck to it, I really think you're going to be happy with something. You have the sun shining in this card, the Lovers card. You have someone sitting at the top of a hill. This is emotional fulfillment too. This is possibly a very rewarding relationship of some kind. Does it have to be romantic? Of course not. Not all of us are looking for that, right? Not all of us will want that. We're not trying to attract it. But for some of you, sure. But this is a time when it's like, I get this energy where you're able to really fully be yourself. I'm hearing the name Esther too. All right. So I am clairaudient. Most of you know that because if you know me from over there. Anyway, you've healed something enough so that you're now ready to maybe open the door to something that is going to be much more in alignment with you. Finally, maybe someone will appreciate something here, or you will be appreciated, is what I'm saying. Like if you've been feeling like you weren't. I'm picking up on cotton candy. So maybe you like cotton candy or you despise it. I don't know, but I am picking up on it. So could be something cotton candy scented. Oh my goodness, you have Judgment. You have the Judgment card. So this is your awakening. And sometimes we will get like backed into a corner for the universe to say to us, yeah, your equipment's being tested. Like, what do you really want? Are you sure you really want this? Because now it's like, are you ready to actually, sign something? Are you willing to, you might be tested as far as like, how badly do you want something? What sacrifices are you willing to make as you try to accomplish this goal? What else do we have? What else do we have for Libra? The Libra collective, top of the deck, you have the High Priestess. This is really incredible. You know who else had a really incredible reading? Gemini. So if you have Gemini in your chart, check out the reading I did for them on this channel on Monday of this week. They had all, major arcana cards to start out with, and they were good cards too. They were like, it's reminding me, this is the energy reminding me of same reading. They had the Star and Judgment as well, and now you have it. So you have the High Priestess too. This is Judgment and the High Priestess together. It's like, wow, talk about being in tune, and aligned with source, especially the Lovers card, the Star card, High Priestess and Judgment. I don't know. I don't think you've ever been this tuned in, is what I'm feeling. Like this energy is crazy awesome. It's great. It's fantastic because I hope you can feel the excitement here in this, in the energy, because it's just like, it's like something that you thought wasn't going to happen. It's like, there it is. Boom. The door opens. And there you are. And it's like for some of you, you literally manifested this. You couldn't have even like dreamed this up better than if you tried. That's how like good something is for some of you. Can I guarantee it for all of you? Absolutely not. It's a general reading. Only take what resonates, of course, right? But for some of you, this looks really good. 6 months though. It's not necessarily going to be like right when you see this reading. It could be. Hey, I want to say congratulations, be the first one if it is. But for some of you, it's going to take a little bit longer because something is developing now. Also, for some of you, I'm getting you're doing a lot of like heart activation. It might be a particular. You might be doing something in particular to work on your heart chakra. Okay. The way this high priestess is and the judgment card and then the lovers. And I'm just getting this real like heart activation. Okay. So something's coming from the heart. I feel like you're manifesting from the heart. Some of you are actually channeling. You're channelers yourself. You are actually channeling energy. What else do we have for Libra? The Fool card. Hello. There's your new beginning. You have the sun showing up in the sun and the star in multiple cards here, as well as the moon. You might be recognized for your intuitive abilities. All right. Some of you, something too, I feel as though you have the right under the World card. What do you have? The Fool card. So you have the last card in the Major Arcana, and then you have the first one right under it. That's what's clarifying it. What comes after the World? The Fool. And that's exactly what you have in your reading. Hold your vision. You're closing something out, an old version of yourself, etc. The doubt, the things not working out, whatever it was, because now you're stepping into a whole new era. This is a whole new you. This is a whole new era. It's not, obviously we can't we can't start fully from over, right? Because you've already had, 40 years, 50 years, whatever it is on the planet, right? You have all that with you though. And we don't want to erase any of that, even good, bad, whatever. It was like, those were your experiences. That was your life. That's where you draw your wisdom from, right? And your strength, a lot of you, and your resilience. So we're not, redoing everything completely. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you get the new career, you get the new place to live, and you get the love too, or however, how it fits for you. I just feel like for some of you, you're getting like a twofer from the universe, It's like you you manifested one thing and then you get that and then some, like in the best way possible. What else do we have? I'm hearing Adeline. All right, Adeline. Oh my goodness. I just said manifesting everything. You go from the Fool card to the Magician. I don't even know what to title this reading except best reading I've ever done, for something like that. Something like total, what? Oh man. Wow. This is incredible. This is incredible. I have not, this is the Magician. You have all the resources you need to manifest something, to make something happen. Look at all the abundance around them here. All this, like, the flowers and the green and the fruit and and they have this, like, you see the figure 8 there, it's eternity symbol here. It's like limitless potential and opportunities, but we have to, the manifestation of the Magician is like, it's active, right? See the hands going here. We're not just like, writing something down one time, saying it to the universe, and then hope. We're actually doing the work. Okay. Communication is part of it. Intelligence, dreaming it up, all that, that's part of it. But the real, manifestation happens when you take action. You have the Queen of Wands at the center of your reading. So when it feels right, go for it. When it feels right to you though, and you have all the resources you need. You have the cup, the pentacle, the sword, you have the wand, but it's about knowing when to use those tools, right? And that can sometimes be difficult, right? We don't always know. But if it's really feeling like it is aligned with your heart, I say, why not? I don't know your individual situation, but look, you also have the Fool card. Reach for the stars. Look, that's what this person's literally doing. They're reaching for the sun, the star, reach for the stars. There you are. There it is. Okay, what do we need to surrender to, though? I feel like that's great. That's lovely. But sometimes, there's got to be something here that we may need to be releasing, right? We may need to be giving something up because, again, you might be being tested here. So let's figure this out together. Let's see what we have. Surrender the drama. Libra, I think this just came up in a reading for you I did recently on my other channel. But this is, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm. Don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Some people may see you at the top and like be so jealous, or just be like, not, people have feelings and emotions, well, same thing, right? And they're entitled to, their path, of course, not everyone's walking the same path as you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. We all get the criticism from time to time and that sort of behavior around us. And You don't have to go, you don't have to do it too, right? You don't have to be part of it. You have choice. There's courage here, courage to walk that path, your path, the enlightened path, the enlightened way, flow. Yeah, being in the flow. You know, that's just it. It's like you are in the flow and nothing can change that. You've done so much work. All right, let's see. Let's get, what do we have love-wise or relationship-wise? Let's get a card on that, figure this out, see what we have here. I'm seeing so many number synchronicities in this reading on the timer. All right. Okay, you have loyalty and support here, a trustworthy companion. Could be an animal companion, right? Remain hopeful and optimistic here about something, all right? I'm just putting that out there, okay? If as much as you can, as far as a friendship of some kind, okay? I know it can be hard, but do the best you can, all right? Because look at all all this beauty here you have. All of these major arcana cards, you have the Magician, the Fool, the High Priestess, Judgment, the Lovers, the Star, and the World. Like, for real? This means that this is major. When you have major arcanas, it literally means this could be major changes in your life, you know, major events taking place. It's meaningful. It's a big deal, whatever it is. I can't believe this. This is amazing. This is amazing. And look, know your worth. Don't undervalue yourself. Stand up for what you deserve. Be bold. Seek the compensation, recognition, or opportunities that reflect your contributions. You are destined for success. That's what I'm hearing right now, clairaudiently. You are destined for success. Believe it. Some of us, we have to be the ones who believe it. Doesn't matter what other people think, right? Surrender that drama. Doesn't matter. It's what we think. It's what we do with our resources too. What we do with the opportunities that come before us, right? So yes, you may be tested, but you are so close. You hang in there, okay? Hang in there. Let's get one more divine direction. Oh my goodness, look at this. Talk about ultimate manifestation. Again, you're destined for success. You're manifesting it. You're manifesting from the heart. Your dreams are manifesting rapidly, and your dreams and goals are becoming a reality. So stay focused. It literally says stay focused. And on that third card that came out in your reading, you have hold your vision. Do not back down. Let's get an animal card for you, then an angel number, and we will close out the reading. If you enjoy this reading, do like and subscribe. Okay? Like and subscribe. All right. Thank you so much. And you have Moose here. Comforting silence. Sometimes the most profound connection is made in the absence of words and in the embrace of soothing silence. Get clear. Manifest from there. Yeah. 1717, double star. Now you have triple then. You have connect to the higher mission. It's time to inspire, teach, and heal others. Again, you are destined for success, and some of you are destined to heal others, to help others heal. It's not your responsibility, but some of you may be wanting to get into that role where maybe you are you yourself. As I said, you're like, some of you are channeling. I just feel a lot of you are definitely 100% light workers. I know that. So thanks so much for being here. Take care.